Sunday morning prayer, 12th of July. Dear God, these are anxious times. Tonight, for the first time, I lay in the dark with burning eyes, as scene after scene of human suffering passed before me. I shall promise you one thing, God, just one very small thing. I shall never burden my today with cares about my tomorrow, although that takes some practice. Each day is sufficient unto itself. I shall try to help you, God, to stop my strength ebbing away, though I cannot vouch for it in advance. But one thing is becoming increasingly clear to me, that you cannot help us, that we must help you to help ourselves. And that is all we can manage these days, and also all that really matters, that we safeguard that little piece of you, God, in ourselves, and perhaps in others as well. Alas, there doesn't seem to be much you yourself can do about our circumstances, about our lives. Neither do I hold you responsible. You cannot help us, but we must help you and defend your dwelling place inside us to the last. There are, it's true, some who, even at this late stage, are putting their vacuum cleaners and silver forks and spoons in safekeeping instead of guarding you, dear God. And there are those who want to put their bodies in safekeeping, but who are nothing more now than a shelter for 1,000 fears and bitter feelings. And they say, I shan't let them get me into their clutches. But they forget that no one is in their clutches who is in your arms. I'm beginning to feel a little more peaceful, God, thanks to this conversation with you. I shall have many more conversations with you. You are sure to go through lean times with me now and then, when my faith weakens a little, but believe me, I shall always labor for you and remain faithful to you, and I shall never drive you away from my presence. I have strength enough, God, for suffering on a grand scale, but there are more than 1,000 everyday cares that leap up on me without warning like so many fleas. So for the moment, I scratch away and tell myself, this day has been taken care of now. The protective walls of a hospitable home still surround me like a well-worn, familiar piece of clothing. There is food enough for today, and a bed with the white sheets and the warm blankets stands waiting for me tonight. So don't let me waste even one atom of my strength on petty material cares. Let me use and spend every minute and turn this into a fruitful day, one stone more in the foundations on which to build our so uncertain future. The jasmine behind my house has been completely ruined by the rains and storms of the last few days. Its white blossoms are floating about in muddy black pools on the low garage roof. But somewhere inside me, the jasmine continues to blossom undisturbed, just as profusely and delicately as it ever did. And it spreads its scent round the house in which you dwell, O God. You can see I look after you. I bring you not only my tears and my forebodings on the stormy gray Sunday morning. I even bring you scented jasmine, and I shall bring you all the flowers I shall meet on my way, and truly there are many more of those. I shall try to make you at home always, even if I should be locked up in a narrow cell and a cloud should drift past my small barred window. Then I shall bring you that cloud, O God, while there is still the strength in me to do so. I cannot promise you anything for tomorrow, but my intentions are good, you can see. And now I shall venture out upon this day. I shall meet a great many people today, and evil rumors and threats will again assault me like so many enemy soldiers besieging an inviolable fortress.